Good morning. I am officially the worst person ever at filming because I'm only just starting this video and I've been in America since Thursday. However, there was summer shredding over the weekend which was just quite hectic, and I'm not gonna lie, I was quite anxious and I was just like, oh, I don't really want to be getting my camera out. And then Monday, we went out on Sunday and that was just it just got a little bit too much tequila. So then on Monday I was recovering, and then yesterday I did my first shoot. I was going to start filming yesterday, but then I was like, just how I am as a person, obviously it's my first time being here, it's my first time meeting people, and I don't want to be like, I don't know, I just didn't want to be like shoving my camera in people's faces the first time meeting them. Today is Wednesday. I will quickly catch you up on everything that's happened so far, and any clips that I do have on my phone, I'll put them in because I have been taking a little bit of clips on my phone. So we got in on Thursday. Friday we went to the gym for the first time, trained a little bit. Like the past few days is such a whirlwind, I can't actually remember what we did on which day. Saturday we went and watched some of the summer shredding show, which was really interesting. I've never watched a bodybuilding show before, but by far like the best part of that for me personally. And I think this is because obviously I'm a coach, like that's what I do. I love the fact that they've got a transformation category. Like, I love it. Like, it's just something a little bit different. It's not something you normally see at like a bodybuilding show. I just really enjoyed that, and like hearing people's backstories. Sunday we trained again, went back to Alphaland in the evening to the VIP lounge thing there with everyone, and then we went to the club afterwards, and it all got a little bit out of hand. Too much tequila. I don't actually like tequila, but it was very palatable on Sunday, which was a little bit dangerous because it just meant that I just had a bit too much to drink, and I did end up throwing up everything. So this is a work trip, but I brought Dan because I have never been to America before and I've never flown from a London airport before, and me with my anxiety, I was like, I can't do that on my own. So I brought Dan with me, but I would never expect anyone to cover any of those costs that I've paid for Dan. Like, I met Christian on Sunday, super nice. Like, I think because I've spoken to him so many times over like text and stuff, it didn't feel weird. Like, it felt like I already knew him sort of thing, and he's just super nice, like so chill. Everyone is so chill. Christine is like the nicest person ever. Michaela, again, the nicest person ever. Like, no one's got any like entitled vibes or like airs and graces about them. Everyone's just very normal. Everyone's been really nice. It doesn't feel like there's any kind of different treatment depending on whatever. Everyone's been super nice. Yeah, I've met pretty much everyone that's been here over the weekend. Bailey's not here, which is sad because I probably speak to her the most, but I'm sure I'll get to meet her at some point. Like, even after the trip, I'm already thinking like, now I've done it once, I can probably do it, but no, I can definitely do it on my own. And like, when Bailey's here, probably not the next time because I feel like she's probably going to be here soon shooting Black Friday stuff, and I can't really do the long journey again in like such a short space of time. But definitely soon when she's out, I will just come out and meet her because I really want to meet her. But everyone has been so nice. We did our first, well, my first ever shoot yesterday. Everyone again is so nice. I feel like the key word, I'm not going to use the word nice actually because I've decided I don't like the word nice. Everyone's just very kind. They made me feel so at ease. Like Kirby, she's amazing. They tell you what to do. Like, obviously I'm not a model, I don't really know what I'm doing, and I was a bit like, oh my god, am I just going to be the most awkward person ever. The first one I was like, I feel like I was a little bit and I had my hair down for like the first 2 things that I did, and then I put it up like this and it looked a lot better up. So I'm going to put it up again today because I'm shooting again today. But yesterday we were shooting for November stuff, which is all related to Black Friday, I think. It was a lot of surface. There was a bit of Alphalete in there, and some new hoodies, these new shorts, which are like, they're going to be unisex, but they're like the best. They're so comfortable. And I was shooting with Gabby and Rachel yesterday, and they are both really nice. Gabby is super nice, Rachel is as well. Everyone's just lovely. I'm loving the vibes. I will show you the gyms because we're gonna go and train, then get some food, then Dan's gonna leave, I'm gonna go meet Christian, and then I'm shooting at 4, and we're doing seamless today. So anything I can show you, I will show you. I'll put in some clips of yesterday. Yeah, I didn't actually take any video footage of shoot day 1, so I'm going to pop in some pictures. First picture we're looking at here is a sneak peek of the new unisex shorts that are dropping, which are actually one of my favourite things that I got to shoot in. A lot of it was surface, and surface just isn't my bag. So yes, sneak peek of the shorts. This was in like the mocha kind of colour. Then cute little picture of me, Christian, Gabby and Rachel, because Christian was shooting with us on one of the shoots that day. Oh no, wait, I did just do one shoot that day. Yeah, cute little selfie of the gang. Then this picture, which is a screenshot from Christian's story, because I screenshot this, so many of you guys, which by the way, thank you so much, like literally the nicest people ever. So many of you saw this story of Christian, and I don't know how you can tell it's me because it's very not obvious that it's me, but so many of you were sending me this and they were like, oh my god, I'm so happy for you, and it was just the sweetest thing ever. So if you're one of those people, genuine thank you so much, because when I'd finished shooting I looked at my phone and I had like 30 messages of people sending me it, and I just thought it was the cutest thing ever. Also hilarious that people could tell it was me. Then final picture is a picture from, I think this is on Rachel's story. So yeah, she's got the capital crop zip on, she's got the power leggings, I've got a sweater and the power shorts on, and we are leaning on Tyrone. I think his name is Tyrone, I don't want to say it wrong. But yeah, this was shoot day 1. But yeah, I'm so excited to be here. This is like a dream come true. I'm very excited. And yeah, I've said this on Instagram a few times since I've been here, but obviously I've not been filming, so I've not said it. Genuinely thank you so much to anyone who's ever used my code with Alphalete, because obviously if I wasn't doing any sales I wouldn't probably get asked to come out here. So I'm just very grateful for all the support, and to be here is very exciting. I might actually put in that little clip of Zayn Malik when he's talking about being from Bradford, because it's my favourite clip and it literally like plays around in my head whenever I'm doing something exciting. But yeah, everyone I shot with yesterday was lovely. I think I'm shooting with similar people today, maybe a couple different people, but yeah, I'm excited. I will show you around the gyms. Alpha Eats, by the way guys, the food, when we were shooting yesterday, Christian bought up some chicken and steak quesadillas. I had one of the steak ones and straight away I was like, oh, as soon as I'm done here I'm going downstairs to get the chicken ones, because the steak one was good, but like red meat and my stomach don't really mix. So I got the chicken ones and they're just so good. Are they laced with cheese, which I'm not meant to have? Yes, but that doesn't matter because they were really good. But I think I'm going to try something different today. But yeah, welcome to the vlog. I'm going to film as much as I can every day from here on out. To be honest, you've not really missed much. Yesterday kind of, but like I said, I really just wanted to make sure I was in the moment. Obviously I can get really bad like social anxiety sometimes. So I really wanted to make sure I was like pushing myself out of my comfort zone and speaking to people, and not just like grabbing my camera or my phone when I feel awkward, which is something that I do sometimes, and it's a habit that I need to get out of, but it's just because I get like anxious. So yes, welcome to the vlog, and hopefully some busy clips, fun clips. Yes, it would be quite rude of me not to film, to be honest, because you guys are the reason I'm here, so I kind of need to show you what I'm doing. We've just got to the gym. This lighting is not going to be it, but I'm going to show you the gyms and like the outside area, give you a little tour. Come on. lot quieter today. This is the first gym.
So staying on the side.
Then this is like the walkway to the second gym. Should I show the outside bit as well? So
how about you just take a run up those sprint hills?
If I run up it, I won't be able to get back down it. So we've got ramps outside. Wait, this is empty. Should I just put it in a bit? Should I put it here?
If it's empty, that's usually what you do with.
I don't know why I asked. I was going to say I don't know if you wanted some, but it's empty, so you can't have anything.
Thanks for asking my permission.
And this is the second gym. This has got more equipment. Which gym do you prefer? I prefer this one if it's quiet.
Yeah, it depends on the temperature really, because that one's nice and air conditioned, but this is definitely more of a rawer gym.
Literally got anything you could need. Do you want to be like a full
Yeah.
walk around?
As soon as you said the music's better. Meet you at the crossroads.
The hardest thing is working out what things are in kilos. No, in pounds to kilos. Because everything in England is in kilos. So outside, because this is where we were doing some pictures yesterday. So you've got like mirrors with like, by the way, this lighting's really good, Dan, if you want to get a selfie.
Thanks.
And then you've got, I think the football, soccer, whatever you want to call it. It's a nice one. This is where Dan spent his hours yesterday when I was shooting. Also, Christian, if you're watching, if you're going to do one in England, please don't put it in London. Put it up north.
I think Yorkshire.
Leeds or Manchester. I'll settle for Manchester if I have to. I can't take the commute, but I would commute some days, not every day. But yeah, if anyone has any UK gym recommendations, let me know. Well, not UK, more like Yorkshire, because don't you just think this is a much better? Like, I'm convinced if I trained here for 3 months, I would grow.
This is an incredible setup,
A stupid amount.
but it's not just the equipment, it's just the environment and the people here.
Yeah.
Just my opinion. Everyone seems very motivated.
We need more. By the way, if anyone's nervous about coming here, you really don't need to be. It's definitely one of those gyms where I think people would be scared to go, like an Ultraflex. People are scared to go there because they think it's full of like influencers and like bodybuilders, which it is, but like everyone's very focused on what they're doing. I'm not getting like judgy vibes. It was a bit much at the weekend. Maybe don't come for summer shredding if you've got anxiety.
Yeah, I agree.
It's very busy, but like as you've just seen, it's dead and it's 11:25. So it's not like you need to get up stupidly early to come and train for it to be quiet if you don't want to. So yeah, basketball court.
Yeah.
How long did you spend out here yesterday?
All day.
I actually need to train a little bit now because I'm meant to be meeting at work, so we've only closed this pretty here.
Here she goes. Woo! Casually walking off. Anything to say?
Nothing, my talent is down today.
What do you think of this weather?
Very nice.
It is quite nice, isn't it?
Very nice.
Okay, come on, 3-pointer. Steph Curry. Bit travel there, but oh, not bad.
We're having some food. I've got pasta and chicken quesadillas. Hold one up so they can see how much. They're so good. This is what I had yesterday. Try it. Good.
Very good.
I'm excited for this. It smells really nice. My viewfinder is actually really broken. It keeps flipping back the wrong way. Pasta was really, really good.
Pasta.
Yeah, the vodka pasta.
Drinking on the job.
Yeah, but it's got like, show like a tablespoon at most. Barely anything in it. I've got all my stuff with me because I'm actually just going to get ready here. I've got to shoot at 4 and then something else afterwards. I think we're going to do samples tomorrow instead, so I'll show you that tomorrow if I do that tomorrow. But yeah, we're just sat in the oh, it's actually fully broken. The big mirror. I wonder how big that actually is in measurement. I don't know, but I've got all my stuff in my bag. Well, in Dan's bag technically. This is Dan's bag, not mine. You're welcome. By all my stuff I mean deodorant, perfume, socks and makeup, because I need to do makeup, and I've got some oil for my hair because oh, I think yeah, my viewfinder is really severely broken. I think I mentioned this morning, but yesterday I ended up putting my hair up like this. Obviously it's messy now, I need to redo it, and it looked a lot better than down, so I'm going to do that again. I like for me, we've got a candy bar. I don't know what half these things are because they're American. What did I have the other day? I was eating some...
Diabetes.
No, I had these the other day when I was with Christine and Hannah and Amanda, I think. Apparently these are quite controversial.
Do you want to try one?
I've tried one. I'm not sure how I feel about it. They do taste like nothing. Apparently some people either love them or hate them. Reese's Pieces. Giant gum.
Gobstoppers they look like.
Oh.
I reckon we could probably get about 10 of those in your mouth.
It says double bubble on it. I actually want to start. Oh, I didn't need another one. These come out too quick as well. This is where we were the other night and it just too much tequila. That's the expensive tequila, isn't it? The white and blue bottle.
Chase Azul, Place Azul, something.
818, Kendall Jenner. I'm yet to find one of the big 8 bottles. It's like 4 times the price, but I'd like to see it in real life. I don't think we can get it in England. This is a big mirror that I was just showing you. There's like a desk there.
That is a big mirror, isn't it?
Which I'm assuming people would do work at. And then game stuff.
Game stuff. So this is probably the best part.
That's really loud.
It is loud, yeah. But it's a game.
Shuffleboard?
Yeah, that's a shuffleboard.
Pool. Oh, snooker. Is that the American term for it?
No, this is pool.
Oh, what's the difference between pool and snooker then?
Different balls.
And then the ice hockey, little mini connect bars that are all black. That's actually very aesthetically appealing. So how do you know which one you are? Oh, some blossoms and that makes sense. Yeah. That's about it, I think.
What's your favourite game?
I don't know. I'm going to say probably the basketball one, but I'm not really played it.
Right, okay. Oh, fuck. Right, I'm going to pour it.
Not bad blood. Probably not be bezies, because I don't see it, but
No bezies, no stress.
yeah.
I just made that up on the spot, so I'm going to put that on a t-shirt.
shoot is finished. I'm currently waiting for my Uber. This is my 4th time trying to get an Uber. They keep cancelling and I don't know why. Clearly no one likes coming to this gym. Cancel. Also, how pretty. Wait, it's not even focusing. It won't focus. The sunset's so pretty. But yeah, I want my Uber to come. Apparently he's 5 minutes away. This is not focusing. I actually am going to get a new camera after this. Oh, he's 2 minutes away. Let me put my camera down. Oh, I think I've got this in the wrong mode. Shoots are done. We are now walking from our hotel, which, by the way, obviously I'm posting this when I've left, so it's fine. They put me in, well, us in the Courtyard by Marriott, the Lake Point one. Stunning hotel, and it's like a 5-minute walk from like Whole Foods, Five Guys, some sports bars. If you're coming and you're coming to Alphaland, I definitely recommend staying in that hotel. It's like a 10-minute Uber, and if you want to hire a car you can. But we're walking to Whole Foods and then we're gonna get takeout. I think I'm tired. I don't want to just sit in a food place. But yeah, Dan, what have you been doing whilst I've been doing shooting?
I've been watching basketball actually.
Ooh, who's playing?
Brooklyn Nets.
We love the Brooklyn Nets.
Who plays for the Brooklyn Nets?
No idea.
Kevin Durant.
My makeup has held up pretty well. But yeah, I will have put some clips in of the shoots we did today, but we pretty much did. It doesn't matter, it's just showing the wrong way around because it's broken, but it's not actually filming the wrong way around. Yeah. Yeah, there's loads of turtles in this water. Yeah, the shoots we did today, we were basically just reshooting things for Black Friday that are already out. So we did, what did we do? We did a bit of Amplify, we did the Ozone, we did the Halo leggings, which I do not like the Halo leggings. But yeah, we did some really cool photos and videos. Kirby is like so nice. She's so nice, so helpful, makes you feel so comfortable in front of the camera, because I definitely, in terms of like photo shoots, video shoots, I definitely am not. But her and Justin are like so good, and they just make you feel at ease. Everyone I was shooting with was nice. I think that is my last shoot whilst I'm here, but I don't know. They are shooting new Amplify next week, so new Amplify is coming. We are watching basketball, and we got, well, I got some fruit from Whole Foods, and then we've got Chick-fil-A. Never had it before, and these chips are good. Oh yes, please.
What did you order?
Yeah, I did Coke Zero. I'm gonna try my, oh, so it doesn't matter then. My burger on camera. Coke Zero. Oh. Wow, I feel like the bun to chicken ratio is really popping off. I took the cheese off this. I got a spicy chicken one.
Filling it up. 18 for Ingram. The most improved player in the NBA in 2020. An all-star that season. Irving hangs. Sharp keeps it alive volleyball style, and it is clear.
Oh, that's nice.
By Valanciunas.
Yeah, that's actually very good chicken.
5 shots.
Okay.
Ingram defended by Sharp.
I'm gonna eat this, and I will see you tomorrow, I think.
Good morning, it's Thursday today, and I wasn't sure if I was going to do any vlog footage today because I'm in a foul mood, but I feel like I need to just commit to the vlog. Basically, I woke up this morning, reached for my phone to check, because Christian's been normally messaging me on the morning. I just wanted to check if I had any messages, see if there's anything I need to do today. Open up my Instagram, it's gone again. This is the second time in a few months it's happened now. I don't know why it keeps happening, like I've not violated the guidelines. I know so many people that it's happened to recently. everyone always says make sure you've got 2-factor authentication on. It genuinely doesn't help. Like, it really doesn't help. It'll do the 24-hour thing. I know people who have never got it back, and I know people who it's taken weeks for them to get it back. So if you do have a business, make sure you're on other platforms, because Instagram cannot be relied upon anymore at all, apparently. Yeah. So yeah, I'm back in contact. I do have a contact if anyone has their Instagram taken down. It's called Media of Thomas on Instagram, and if you click the link in his bio. Dan, can you turn that music off, please? I don't want to get a copyright strike.
Yes, sir.
If you click the link in the bio of his page, it'll take you to WhatsApp him, and it will cost you money. It is ridiculously expensive, but if you run a business through Instagram, depending what kind of business it is, you can't really put a price on it. I can't really put a price on my personal page. It's pretty important. But he did tell me when he got mine back from me last time that, like, it would be a one-time payment, and if it ever happened again, if I had an issue again, that he would be happy to do it for free. So I'm just waiting, and I'm hoping he's going to be able to get it back. In the meantime, I'm stalking people from my coaching account, which probably looks a little bit weird. But yeah, I think today's going to be quite a chill day. I don't think I am doing samples today. To be honest, we go home on Saturday, so I don't actually know if I'm going to be doing it at all, which is a bit sad because I really wanted to do it, but I know that they're busy. It is what it is. So we're going to go and train, get some food. I've done some check-ins this morning. We went to IHOP. I'll put in some pictures of my food. It was good. It was way too much though. Like, neither of us could finish our pancakes, but it was actually pretty good. And to say they were protein pancakes, because obviously gym, not actually like proteiny tasting. Let me show you. I feel like I've spoken about my viewfinder being broken multiple times in this video and not actually showing you what I mean. Can you see how it like moves? Basically the screws have come out, so if you hear any noises, it's probably my viewfinder falling around. But yeah, I've also fixed the mode that this was in. I'd switched this, I must have done it when I was filming a haul, to a different mode, but we're back in the normal mode now. I've not got makeup on today because I'm just, when I woke up this morning I was so raring to go, and then I saw my Instagram, I was gone, and I was just like, oh, it's just, I know for some people they're gonna think, Amy, you're in Texas, in America, why'd you care about your Instagram? But like, I was enjoying sharing stuff with everyone in like real time on Instagram. Also, like, it is stressful having your Instagram taken down. I feel like even if you don't use it for work, it's stressful. So like, all my conversations with my friends are on Instagram. I don't text people ever. But yeah, I think we're gonna go train. I want to do a proper leg day today. I don't feel like I've properly been able to train since I've been here, so I think my anger from my Instagram is gonna fuel my session today. Oh, I might take one of my snacks actually. When I got here, they gave me like a little goodie bag with 3D, of course, because that's Christian's energy drink company, and then not the beers, we got those from Whole Foods, loads of protein. I know, I just can't help it. I just love a beer. They're not mine. And then they gave me a bag full of snacks, which I've eaten most of. There was like Welch's, these brownies, which are like, oh, I can't remember. It's a women-owned brand. It was a protein brownie, and it does not taste like protein. And I really want to find some before I leave on Saturday to take back because they're so good. These Power Crunch bars. I had a chocolate one of these yesterday when I was on a shoot, and it's actually really nice, like a wafer thing. And then this Pop-Tart thing. I had the birthday cake one the other day, and that was really good. I think I'm gonna pack this to take with me for a little snack. But yeah, probably less of a like worky vlog today, more of a fun one. I think, are we gonna go to Cheesecake Factory for tea?
Yeah, I think so, yeah. Because tomorrow night we're gonna just get something from
Whole Foods. Oh my god, yeah, like the hot food section, guys, especially the breakfast like burrito wrap things, they're actually really good. I don't need to take this, but yeah, bag is all packed. Perfume, hairbrush, deodorant, snack, bra from yesterday which doesn't need to be in there, socks from yesterday which don't need to be in there, laptop, adapter, a little bit of makeup. Doesn't really need to be in there, but I can't be bothered to take it out. Perfect.
Good morning, it's Friday today. This is my final full day in Texas. Update on my Instagram, I still don't have it back. Love that for me. I did actually, like, I was really trying not to message Christian because I was just like, I know he's really busy, and I was just like, oh, no. But this morning I was like, oh, it's still not back, and it's been like over 24 hours. Last time Instagram went down, I did have it back within 24, and I'm like, oh, this is getting into dangerous territory here. So I was like, I'm gonna message him. So I messaged him, and he's been really helpful. He's been trying to help me with it. Hopefully I have it back today. I will let you know when I have it back. But yes, I've just got ready. Me and Dan are gonna have a little bit of like a kind of content day today for whenever my Instagram reappears. I'm not even like contemplating the fact that it might not reappear because it has to. So we're not even entertaining that idea. So yeah, just got ready, waiting for Dan to get out of the shower. Meant to be meeting Christian at like 12. I think he's training with a few of his friends. He was like, you should come. I'm probably not going to train with them because they'll be lifting like hundreds of pounds, and I'll be like, eh. And it's an upper body day for me today, so it depends what they're training, and I can't train chest because implants, stupidest thing I've ever done to myself. So yes, for me, I want to do a little bit of back. I think Dan is gonna record a little bit for me. I want to get like a few pictures. I realised I didn't show you the retail store at Alphaland, and they've got like this really cool hologram thing, so I'm gonna make sure that I show you that. And then today, I am meant to be doing samples today at some point later today. Fingers crossed I get to do them because I fly home tomorrow, so today's my only chance. Was going to do them yesterday, but then I think Christian's just like, he's really busy. It is what it is. I'm not taking it to heart. He's just busy. So when I'm doing that, if I can show you anything, I will, but with it being samples, I don't realistically know. But I'll give you like a little bit of tea afterwards, even if I can't show you. I'll give you a little bit of tea afterwards and update you, keep you in the loop. Yeah, I woke up this morning to being tagged in at so much Facebook stuff and so much YouTube comments being like, Amy, where is your Instagram? And I'm just like, guys, I know, it's gone. It's not there, but it literally is what it is. But yeah, like, I didn't really film that much yesterday because, to be honest, I was in like I wasn't in a good mood. But my legs are killing me today from the workout I did yesterday. I just did a hack squat, but my gym doesn't have one. My gym has a V squat, and it's a big difference. Like, it's a lot more emphasis on your quads. My quads are in pieces today. I did that, I did hip thrusts. Convinced, by the way, that metal, like cast iron plates, way more than the other kind because everything feels a lot heavier over here. Did some RDLs and some box step ups and some hamstring curls, and that was my session done. But yeah, back day today. Final full day. I'm really sad. I don't want to go home. I don't want to leave. I've had a really nice time. I feel like I'll probably fill you in a little bit more and check what I filmed and what I didn't film when I get back to end off this video, but genuinely had the best time. I've had a few emotional moments, not like sad emotional moments, more just so like so excited and all that sort of stuff. But yeah, I'm gonna wait for Dan to get out of the shower. I don't really want him to come out half naked, so I will see you at the gym probably. This is what I didn't show the other day, so this is like the retail section. Buy Alphalete fashion here. 99% shorts and all these t-shirts. You can only get here. I didn't want that one. Don't got a pair of, no, you didn't buy a pair of them, did you?
Nah. I bought the, yeah, that's correct.
Had it round. Had it round. No, not slowly, just show that. I wonder what that is. We've got all amplify.
yeah. Oh wait. I need to show you the hologram. And then, huh?
Speak up.
Woo!
That is pretty cool.
I'm intrigued as to who they modelled it on, but if you go all around, it's usually like 3D.
Oh, that was modelled on me.
Definitely.
It's the dad bods range.
Hi, I'm voiceover in this part to try and avoid a copyright strike because of the music in the gym. By the way, they have the best music. So me and Dan did a little bit of a back day, and Dan filmed some clips. This is my first upper body footage in like 2 years. So yeah, we did some narrow grip pull downs. I don't like training with other people, but it wasn't too bad training with Dan. Plus, it's nice to have someone to help film. Oh, I'm looking very happy there. Joyous. Then this machine, which I've never used before, which was actually quite hard to use. Like, I had to really lean forward to grab the handles, but I did actually really enjoy this machine. I've got no idea what it's called because I've never seen it before in my life. The vibes in this gym were just 10-10, and oh, I miss it. JD Gyms is not the same. Again, looking very happy. And then just a classic seated row. This isn't my kind of a back day. This is Dan's kind of a back day. I was just training with him. Form here, I'm not entirely happy with. It's not awful, but it's also not spot on. Upper body workouts coming soon, guys. Don't worry. Productive day, Dan?
Yeah, good day. Good day.
You got your content, didn't you?
I did actually, yeah. After about 1,000 takes, but you know.
I got a little bit of content.
It's part of not being photogenic.
I've got a new t-shirt which isn't out yet. This is coming on Black Friday. What?
That isn't a t-shirt.
Oh, pump cover.
It's a pump cover.
Yeah, but it's the same thing.
Why are you putting it down there?
And then I also got, because I'm showing this, and then I've got this body warmer, which is one of one. It's from the sample sale, which I think he's having on Black Friday at Alphaland. So if you're interested, there are some really cool looking samples, and you'll be able to get something that like no one else will have. So if you want something cool, swing by Alphaland for Black Friday. Yeah, I did like 2.5 hours of samples. Let me see if I can turn this around because my viewfinder is severely broken. I did like 2.5 hours of samples. Oh my god, I look horrendous. I'll explain more when I get back about what I saw, what I tried, what's come in, what I can say about it. And yeah, wait for the Uber. Look, my camera is now completely broken, so love that for me. My viewfinder is no longer above, it's now hanging off at the side. So if I look here, it's because I'm checking I'm still in focus. As you can tell, I'm also not in America anymore. I'm back in England, and obviously I did not update you about the samples when I got back to the hotel because I'm clearly back in England, and this is following on from that clip. So this is what this clip is going to be. I'm going to spill some little bits of tea on Black Friday that I am allowed to spill. Talk to you about samples. I did ask all the kind of questions that you guys are very eager to know about, like customs, amplify sizing, scrunch material, etc. So I'm gonna give you the answers that I got to that as well. This is basically like a little roundup, but I just want to say first of all, which I've already said in this video, but after coming back, and especially after Friday, genuinely thank you so much, because I would not have been able to do that trip if it wasn't for you guys. And I'm not saying that like lightheartedly or anything like that, like it genuinely means so much. And that trip was like way out of my comfort zone. I'm not a natural when it comes to camera work, especially when it's like proper photos and stuff. Like, I'm just not a natural, but everyone was so nice, and I really pushed myself out of my comfort zone. I have quite bad social anxiety, and I did struggle at a few points when I was there, but like I kept pushing myself out of my comfort zone. I kind of wish I pushed myself out of my comfort zone a bit more. Now I'm back, I'm like, oh, I wish I'd said yes to more things, but you know what, like I can just try and get better and better. But I really pushed myself. And something I want to speak about, I have been really struggling with my confidence recently. I've spoken about this in a video a few months ago, and it's been like an ongoing thing. I've had a lot of like self-doubt. I've kind of felt like my opinions and voice doesn't matter. I've kind of felt like I should speak less and ever, and by speak less I mean kind of like, you know, online but also in person. I'm not super chatty in person around people I don't know because I'm quite an anxious person, but it's kind of, you know, made me go into my shell a bit more. I get like, I've had so many reminders of how like shy and quiet I am, and the more people tell me I'm shy and quiet, the worse it gets for me. Like I find it really hard then to come out of my shell, and like there's no denying I've had like a lot of confidence hits when it comes to my appearance and how I look, and I've just not felt good about myself. Like I just haven't felt good about myself, and genuinely, like, all last week has helped me massively, but genuinely I cannot thank Christian enough, because those few hours that I spent with him on Friday doing samples, yeah, it was like the most fun ever, but it also meant so much to me because it, like, I just felt very valued, and I felt like he really wanted my opinion, and I felt like I could be completely open and honest, and it wasn't awkward at all, and we got on like, well, straight away. Like we could talk to each other easily, and it's just really helped to kind of boost my confidence back up a bit again, and kind of help me with the self-doubt and stuff I've been struggling with. You know, like even down to like there's things that I wanted to do a few months ago, like so keen to do, and then I've just kind of like lost interest in it, because I was just like, oh, I can't do this, like it's too much. And there were just like conversations that were had that's made me feel like, actually no, it's not too much and I am capable. And yeah, I just feel like there's a lot of stuff over the past few years from working with Alphalete, which is a direct result of your guys' support, which has really changed my life. And I also feel like last week, whilst it was only like a week, it genuinely feels like mind altering and life changing. And again, I only got that opportunity to even be there and be in such a good positive environment because of you guys. So thank you, basically. On to the Black Friday tea. Black Friday, when's it starting? 19th of November. Same as previous years in the sense that like it's going to run for a week. It is working a little bit differently, and as soon as I can tell you guys, I will be spilling the tea on that, but I can't tell you yet. So just know they're doing it slightly differently this year, but it's not in a bad way. I actually like the idea. Christian told me the like plan. I really like it, so I'm excited for it, and I can't wait to tell you guys about it. What I did the day before was new stuff, and that is all going to be part of, it's going to launch on November the 19th, as they do normally. They normally do a launch on Black Friday. By the way, no restocks for Black Friday. I always get asked about this. They've never restocked in Black Friday as far as I can remember, other than like maybe a black full set. Like I think last year they restocked black amplify. I don't think they're doing that this year, but I'll let you know. But yeah, they're going to be doing a launch with new stuff, and part of that, which I have seen, and I'm only going to say the things that I definitely know are coming because I've literally seen them with my own eyes, is surface power leggings and shorts. If you like those, yay, good for you. Personally, can't stand them. When I was shooting in them, I was like, oh, this is so unflattering right now. They just don't flatter my body at all. Like, they don't look good on my stomach, and also I get the worst camel toe, and I felt so bad because like obviously they keep like readjusting when you're doing shoots, and I was just like, it's gonna keep going back up there, because, and like my belly button was out, and I was like, oh my god. Yeah, it's definitely, those leggings are probably like one of my least favorite leggings for Alphalete, but if you like them, they're coming back. And the patterns that they're coming in is like a brown, a dark blue, and a lilac-y purple kind of colour. It's like a pebble kind of print. I didn't see any solid colours, but it's like a pebble print. The wrap bras are coming back, so the ones that cross at the front. I didn't used to like them, but when I put one on, I was like, oh damn. I actually preferred it. I don't know if they've changed the fit. I'm gonna have to wait until I get my package, and obviously I'll do a review as normal, but yeah, I actually did like the wrap bras this time. I don't know about the tri bras and the limitless bras. I feel like I have seen those on other people in those prints, so they might be coming. I've definitely seen the limitless bra, but again, follow me on Instagram and I'll keep you updated on all this sort of stuff, and obviously I will do a review when I have my stuff. Capital crop zip hoodies are coming back, yay. They are like, I've still got my 2019 one, and like I love it personally. I just think, yeah. Love, love, love those. Kind of like sweater vibes, a women's oversized full-length t-shirt, which I do like the idea of, but it's got the signature logo on it, like the cursive one, which I'm not a huge fan of. For me, it's a bit too girly. I know that sounds stupid, but for me it just is a bit too girly. I'd prefer it if it had been like the block print or you know, just something else on it. It's not really my cup of tea, but that's definitely coming in a brown colour because I did shoot in it. There are some new unisex shorts which are like the softest, comfiest thing ever. I looked at them and I was like, oh, not for me, and then I put them on and I was like, they might be for me, and they looked good on every single person I saw them in. They looked good on Gabby, they looked good on Rachel. By the way, those two were really, really, really nice. Everyone I met was really nice. So they are coming and I really, really like them. They're not my usual thing. I probably wouldn't wear them out. They're more of like a chilling short, especially in England now it's getting to winter, like I'm probably not going to be leaving the house. They're kind of like more of an errand and chilling in short for me, but I feel like with American fashion, like people would probably train in them. But over here it's not really a thing, but you could train in them. And I loved those. By far my #1 top pick for the new Black Friday stuff is going to be the men's full zip through hoodie. I filmed so many videos in my Nikki Studios brown, looks like mocha, zip up hoodie. I'm not joking when I say it looks the exact same. Like, other than like the cuffs and the bottom of the jacket, it looks the exact same. The colour looks the exact same, and it's also coming in a grey colour. That's probably going to be my #1 pick. It's a men's piece, but like Gabby shot in it and it looked really, really good. I've seen Michaela in it yesterday and again, it just looks so fucking good. That's probably going to be my #1 pick as it stands, but I've not seen like a PDF of the full thing. As soon as I have access to it, I'll share it with you guys. #1 question, EU customs. Please take what I'm about to say with a pinch of salt, because there is a reason why Christian has not mentioned this yet, and it's because he doesn't want to make a promise and then something, you know, go tits up at the last minute and it's not in place. However, so take it with a pinch of salt, they are finalising the paperwork for the EU distribution centre. Apparently it's been a real pain in the arse to sort, which is why it's taken so long, and he did like visibly feel very, very bad about it. He wasn't like blasé about it, he did feel bad. It was quite clear to me that it's been very, very stressful for them. So that is coming. He said he's going to really try and push it for December, but it should be up and running by January 2023. Another thing is the A logo, you know, like the one that's on the Element stuff. That won't be on any products after January 2023. Next thing is the Amplify scrunch. Yes, they did change it on purpose because too many people complained about it popping. On some of the samples of new things that are going to be in the Amplify range, it's not the Amplify V2, because I know that people asked me about that. I didn't get to try those. The scrunch is definitely a lot better. I actually prefer it to the OG scrunch on a pair of leggings that I tried, which I'll get onto. But it doesn't look like the original scrunch is going to come back with the Amplify, just because like it's not bound to pop the original scrunch. Like, all mine are still completely fine. I've never popped a scrunch before. But is it more likely? Yes. So is it worth the headache of people not being maybe as delicate as they need to be when putting on leggings and then complaining and Alphalete have to refund, and it's just a bit of a mess? So that's why they changed it. It wasn't an accident, they did do it on purpose. It's not a quality control issue. They have genuinely made that as a design change to help it stop popping. I did actually suggest maybe just put like a tutorial, bring the original back and put a tutorial on the website of how to put them on. Not in a patronising way, just genuinely I think people didn't realise that you have to put them on a certain way and not tug so much at the waistband. However, I'm also not negating that there will be some people that have been very, very careful and they've still popped and ripped, because there will always be faulty products within anything. There's always going to be something that doesn't turn out quite right. So that's the scrunch. It doesn't look like the original will be coming back on the Amplify as it is. However, future ranges, the scrunch is looking better than the original. Next thing is Amplify material, which is a hot topic on my reviews. I'm really sorry, I feel like I've got a sweaty armpit and you can see it. It's a hot topic on my reviews. So first thing that I want to address is there are batches and they are individually made, which explains why you can have a launch where some influencers are like, oh my god, these are so thin, and some influencers are like, oh my god, these like feel rougher and more like the original material. It might be that we're all getting different batches, and it also might explain why you might take someone's advice of staying true to size and then you order a pair and they fit how I've said they fit, and they fit super tight, and that's because you've got a similar kind of batch to me. It's not that they've given you the wrong advice, they've given you the best advice that they could based off what they've received, but it's just not transferred across to what you have got. So the batches are individually made. Colour also impacts how material feels and the stretchiness and all that sort of stuff, which I already knew, but the main thing for me which stood out was manufacturers. The demand for Amplify is so high now that whereas they used to have maybe, numbers weren't spoken about to be honest, I'd assume maybe one or like a couple of manufacturers for Amplify. To meet demand now, they've got multiple manufacturers, and the more manufacturers you have, the more like consistency issues you're going to run into, whether it's with sizing, whether it's with material. Like, you're going to run into consistency issues, and yeah, trust me, they are aware that there are inconsistencies within the Amplify range because they are producing such a vast amount to meet supply now. It's getting a lot harder, and for me personally, I do think the multiple manufacturers is the reason for the biggest change in the material over the past like 2.5 years of 2 years, no 2 years, over the past 2 years. I think that is the biggest explanation, and the one that makes the most sense as to why there's been a big change in the material, and also explains why, you know, there's differences between launches. Some launches there might be some colours that feel like the OG, and then there might be other launches where things feel thin again, and that is why. I'm going to go on to sizing, and then when I talk about samples I will come back to the manufacturing thing because it is relevant and a kind of a solution sort of thing that it looks like they're coming up with. Brilliant. I've just realised I never came back to this point. When I was doing the newer Amplify range piece samples, Christian said, because obviously I tried 2 different materials which I go on to explain, Christian said that basically they want to find one manufacturer that can like perfect the material and then stick with them, which should, in my opinion, based off reading between the lines and discussions, should mean that for future Amplify products there'll be less inconsistencies if they're trying to find one person that can perfect it. So yes, I just realised I never went back to that point. Love that. Yes, you are not going crazy. They're not you're not being like gaslit. You're not going crazy. The sizing has got smaller and the waistbands have got smaller, and they are aware of it. So they are going to announce when this comes into play. I will also let you know when it comes into play. And I don't know what launch it's going to be on, where this comes into play. Oh, by the way, I've just realised when I spoke about Black Friday, there is no new Amplify for Black Friday, and it will not be restocking. Colours like the hot pink, the French blue, mocha, etc. apparently are running very low, and they're expecting those to go quick. And some of the more recent drops, apparently they've got a little bit more in stock, and they're hoping plenty of you should be able to get their hands on it. But my advice to you would be, if you want Amplify, you need to shop at the time of the sale going live. The next Amplify drop is going to be January, and it's kind of like two-tone vibes. I do have pictures of the colours, but I don't think I'm allowed to post yet. So when I am, I'll put them up on my Instagram story, so again, follow me on there. But it's kind of like 2 different shades of the same colour is the vibe for that launch. And I think it's going to be the Stratus bras to match, which I'm not a fan of. I really don't like them, but it is what it is. So 2 greys, 2 rosy mauvey colours, which I've not seen done in Amplify before. It is a nice colour. They normally do more of a purpley mauve. It's more of a rosy mauve. 2 greens, one of them looked a bit like dusty green, so that's the kind of green vibe. 2 kind of bluey teals, and then 2 nudie colours. And by nude, I mean nude if you're like light skinned, because they were very light nude colours. One of them looked lighter than hazelnut. So yes, that's that on the Amplify tee. So yeah, they are aware that the sizing has got tighter and it's been more inconsistent. Basically, they're aware that there are inconsistencies with the Amplify range. Therefore, they are going to be expanding their standardising their sizing more. So soon, and I don't know if it's going to be on the January launch or not, I'll let you know, a small waistband, as it says on the measurements chart, a small should be a 26-inch waist. Soon, the Amplify waistband, when you measure it all the way around in a size small, will measure 26 inches. And I think Christian said they're giving like a 0.25 to 0.5 inch tolerance either side, which you're always going to have to give that. Like, you're not going to have every single thing the exact same, like colours and dyes and stuff all impact it. So, but that's a much smaller difference than some of the differences that they have had recently. So they are definitely tightening up, well, loosening up on the sizing, but tightening up the like standardized process on that, which I'm really happy about, because honestly, like I actually did say to Christian, I was like, low-key, the recent Amplify drops are genuinely giving some people like some form of like body dysmorphia, because they're like, I'm normally an extra small and I'm having to wear a medium. Like, I've had a lot of very upset DMs from people being like, I don't understand the sizing, and also some really upset messages from people who simply have not been able to buy Amplify recently because they already sit at the upper end of the sizing range and they can't size up, so they just can't wear it because the waistbands don't fit them anymore, which isn't okay, and it's not nice, it's not fair. It should be something that everyone can wear and enjoy, because Amplify, when it's consistent and when the material is good, is an amazing product. So I'm super happy about that. Now, onto the samples. I'm not going to be able to give you the tea that you probably want from this, and trust me, if I could, I would, but the reason I'm not going to is because I know that Amazon dupe brands watch my shit, they watch my Instagram stories, and if you think I am going to give them the tea on Amplify new products, general Alphalete new products, which by the way, some of this stuff is so fucking good. Some of it was also bad to the point where I was like, just don't make this. Yeah, I'm not going to give them the tea on that, so they can rip it off and bring it out before Alphalete have even perfected their own design. Absolutely not on my watch. So I'm going to give you the information that I can. There are new kind of Amplify bottoms coming. I didn't try the V2. I know that Rachel did. I did ask her about them and she said she didn't like them as much as the original. She just said that they weren't as like kind of flattering. There was a pair of leggings that I tried. I've said this on Instagram. I'm going to be bold. I'm going to be out there. I preferred them to Amplify leggings. There was just something about the way the scrunch functioned that I was like, whoa, like goddamn, like it was better than the original Amplify scrunch. Like the way it worked was like, they were also just a bit less like heavy duty compared to Amplify, and I'm not gonna like allude too much on what I mean by that, but they were like a version of Amplify that would be more comfortable to wear, you know, you could keep it on all day. They're currently perfecting the material on that, so I did try two different types of material. One of them was a bit like softer and slicker, and one of them was still soft but like kind of rougher, and I did feedback that I actually preferred the slightly rougher one, just because I said to Christian I feel like it's less likely to catch and it won't pill as much, so it will last longer, be more durable. I've got to say the material I tried was that I preferred was very thin, but it wasn't sheer. Like, I don't know what kind of crack was in that material, but like it was good shit. Like it was really good. It was really good shit. There were a few things that I didn't like about them that I requested to change, but I am very hopeful about those leggings. And I'm not even much of a leggings person, but I was looking at them and I was like, damn, these look kind of good. For anyone who's not a scrunch fan, they are working on some bottoms without a scrunch, and I tried on some very nice ones. I tried on both the legging and the short version. I've always got your guys' best interests at heart with their leggings. I'm not going to go into too much detail, but there is a panel. It's not an amplify kind of panel. There was a panel that basically ran all the way down the leg, and it covered quite a lot of the leg on the leggings, but it was very, very, very delicate. So as soon as I came out of the toilet with them on, I was like, I don't think it's a good idea to keep this panel all the way down the leg, because the gym girls, we love a nail, and we're going to put our nails straight through this. Yeah, and you know, you could argue, well, just be more careful putting them on, but I think when you put in a panel over that much of a legging that's so delicate, and you're going to charge like £50-ish, which is normally the price for leggings from Alphalete Forum, I don't really think it's on. So I did feedback on that and asked to change it. But other than that, I loved those leggings. Like, they weren't amplified, they didn't have the bum scrunch, but they were still very flattering. And the material was just, again, really good. But there was a difference between the leggings and the shorts. The leggings material was a lot thinner than the shorts material was, so I did feedback on that. So Christian made a note to ask them about that. You know, things like moving and gussets forwards, backwards, inseams, stitching, all that sort of stuff was all stuff that we went over. Height of waistbands. Don't worry guys, I did make sure to really emphasise to Christian that I'm not the norm and I've got a very long stomach. So take what I say with a pinch of salt. Because at first he was like, I don't think you do. And then he was like, oh damn. He was like, you do have a long stomach. And I was like, I do have a long stomach. So take what I'm saying with a pinch of salt, because I can't have everything that I'm doing here tailored to me, which he said he does samples with like 3 or 4 people. So I'm assuming he kind of merges everyone's feedback and goes with the general consensus on it. So yeah, don't worry guys, I haven't been like completely selfish. I tried to keep everyone in mind. I tried to keep everyone in mind in terms of like lower tummy control, because I know that some people with amplify, they feel like it's a lot of waist control, but then like where their lower stomach is, there's not much control. I tried to keep that in mind with the feedback I was giving. But yeah, those bottoms were like the most exciting samples I tried on. There is a new material coming, which is nothing like amplify, it's more kind of yoga vibes, and I'm not joking. I think it's my favourite material that Alphalete are going to come out with. Now, it depends how the actual products in that line end up looking, because I wasn't a huge fan of the actual products that I tried in that fabric, but like the fabric was some really, really, really good shit. Like very high-end quality feeling fabric, and it sounded like they've spent a lot of money on trying to get this right. So that was chef's kiss. It was such a fun process doing samples, by the way guys, and I felt, don't worry, I didn't feel like I needed to say, you know, hold back on my opinions. I fully felt comfortable, to be honest. So hopefully some of the feedback gets taken on board, like right down to like on a pair of the leggings that I tried on, there was like a stitch that kind of ran down here, kind of like a quad accentuating one, but the stitch was like crisscross, and I was like, it's giving like pumpkin Halloween vibes because of the stitching. And Christian actually agreed, and he was like, yeah. I was like, I don't like this. So right down to the nitty gritty, and like we agreed on a lot of stuff. Some of the stuff I tried and I was like, where am I wearing this to? I don't understand. Just didn't like the product, and I made that quite clear. There was one thing I tried which was like, it was a pair of bottoms, and basically because of the style of bottom there has to be a front seam, and I was like, you can't do these, because I know some people don't mind a front seam, but trust me when I say you would have minded this front seam. It was bad. I tried on some flares. Oh my god, I can say that because Christian's definitely posted those on his story. The flares were not right for my height, but like the idea of them, very cute. And I tried on the nicest minimal bra, which felt so fucking high quality. I'm not even joking, it literally felt like, you know, it was a Lululemon type quality vibe. It was very high quality, very minimal vibes, you know, the TikTok bra kind of vibes, and I fucking loved that. That was probably one of the favourite samples that I tried on, because I was like, this is like just sensational. And I've actually seen that I think that's been finalised, because Christian showed me the colourways. that they're doing that in next year. Oh, it's so good. Like oh my god, the colorways are so fucking cute. So fucking cute. There is a lot of exciting stuff coming, like, and I'm excited to see. Oh my god, I think if some of my feedback gets taken into consideration and I can see it when I get the product whenever it's finally done, I will scream, because it literally felt like a dream come true to be able to have a say in products during the sampling process. I'm not joking, guys. I am genuinely reconsidering my entire career, because those 3 hours were some of the best, like, 3 hours of my life. I had so much fun. It sounds sad as hell because I was just trying clothes on and feeding back on them, but I was like, this is like heaven to me. And I'm so grateful that I got to do that, because towards the end of the week, as you can probably tell in the vlog, I was stressing that I wasn't going to get to do it because I was going to run out of time. And then when we got to do it, I was like, I'm just so freaking happy. So freaking happy. Oh my god, also I forgot to mention, Black Friday, they're having a sample sale at Alphaland. I think it's starting on the 19th, and if you're local, you need to fucking go. I went in the samples room and I have seen, there's none of the stuff that I tried, by the way. It's like samples that they've decided they're not doing, but I've seen with my eyeballs like a fraction of the stuff, because they were keeping the rest of the stuff in a hotel. That's how much stuff is in there. Oh my god, like some of the samples are so cute, and they'll never be like released as like a full product line, so you could get a one of one piece. I've got a baby blue body warmer, and best believe I'm whipping that bitch out everywhere in winter. So if you are local to Houston, check out the sample sale, because that's going to be amazing, and it's such a cool opportunity to have a chance to get like a one of one Alphalete piece. You don't need to worry about anyone rocking up to the gym in the same thing, because it's going to be super unique. And there was men's and women's stuff in there, so yeah. But yeah, I think that's all the tea I can give you on the samples. I'm sorry I can't give you more tea, but I'm sure you understand, like, I've always respected Christian and Alphalete, but like, after having conversations during sampling about how long it takes to get these samples right, guys, some of the stuff I was trying on and feeding back on is not coming out until 2024. And like, I saw how in advance they plan launches, and it's very far in advance. Like I said, 2024 is very far in advance. I've just got like a newfound respect for like the whole design process, the whole sampling back and forth, making things, and it's kind of made me think about what I want to do. It's definitely got me thinking about it, because Christian did say we're both very detail oriented people, and it would kind of be a little bit of a, I feel like it'd kind of be low-key a little bit of a waste if I didn't put that into use somehow. So not activewear though, like I'm not doing that. That I salute, even if the products that a brand brings out are dog shit, I just salute doing activewear, because it sounds like an absolute minefield. Not drop shipping though, because that's not real. Well, it is a real business, but you know what I mean. Oh, honestly guys, I'm still like reeling off last week. Like, it was genuinely one of the best weeks of my life. Like, I had so much fun, everyone was so nice. I finally got to meet Dylan, who, by the way, is just as helpful in person. Like, I don't know what I would have done without him the first few days, because I was anxious as hell and a bit of a mess, to be honest. He's such a good person, like such a good person. I actually left them a card when I left, and I made sure I addressed it to Christian specifically, I addressed it to Dylan specifically, and then the rest of the Alphalete team, because I didn't want to start naming everyone, because I was like, I don't want to then, you know, miss anyone out. So I was like, I'm gonna put Dylan's name in this card, because that man deserves recognition. He basically looks after all the athletes. Like, I could text him any time of day, he'll respond like ASAP. I've never seen someone respond that quick, and he's just as helpful in person, just as nice in person. I also got, oh my god, I got to meet a girl who I speak to quite frequently over Instagram, who works in customer service. I'm not going to name her because she doesn't have like any Alphalete stuff related on her page, and I don't want, yeah, I'm not going to name her, but I got to meet her, and it was like the most wholesome interaction. it was just so good. Like I genuinely, sometimes being in England, and obviously I've never met anyone, and it feels like everyone's in America, and like everyone always talks about the family feel, and sometimes it's very hard to feel that because I'm so detached from it. And obviously I've never been, like, it's been 2.5 years since I started working with them. It's my first time going, but like after being there, being in the environment, meeting people, I can totally see why people call it a family, because it really did feel like one when I was there. And yeah, Christian is a really, really, really nice, good person. Like, he is a kind-hearted person, and that's something that I really, really appreciate. The best week, so thank you so much. I'm gonna round up this video here. I hope you enjoyed the tea. If you've got any questions, comment them down below. Also, let me know down below if for giveaways you prefer experiences, money, or like physical products. And also let me know if you prefer to have more winners, so more opportunity to win, but smaller prizes, or bigger prizes, less winners, because I'm planning on a giveaway and I don't know what to do, because obviously Black Friday's rolling around, and I always do a bigger giveaway for Black Friday. A beautiful week. I'm gonna leave this video here. Follow me on Instagram, because as soon as I can post more tea, because trust me, I've got pictures in my camera roll that I just can't post, then let me know. And thank you so, again, just thank you so much. I had so much fun. I've got, yeah, it was literally like a dream come true. It still doesn't really feel quite real, especially now I'm back home. It just feels like a bit of a whirlwind, but genuinely like the best week. So thank you. And I'm gonna leave this video here because I want to try edit it and get it up. I will see you in my next video, which I think is going to be on reverse dieting, so stay tuned.